Greetings, Jellicles, and welcome to Wednesday. So, I think this is going to be a short one, fingers crossed, because I don't really read very many books. I love books, I really do, but I tend to find I don't have a lot of time to read books. I read all the Harry Potters when they all came out because I'm old. I also read The Hobbit and a few things at school. I used to read a lot when I was younger. I used to read like Peter Pan. That was a favourite when I was a child. If you take my meaning, I'm gonna take my jacket off. I'm a little bit warm. Phew, that's better. So Peter Pan. I used to read books like that when I was younger. I've read a few books while I've been studying. I've read things on Stanislavski and Uta Hagen's The Actor Prepares and Acting with Uta. Yeah. Year of the King was another one I read. I really wish I could have more time. I was thinking after I saw the last Harry Potter film how much I would love to be able to read them again, but I really just don't think I'm going to have time until about May, which is crazy to think that, and also terrifying. Ironically, I think this week's the first time I've been rolled for a challenge. Aside from my speaking in English accent challenge back in the first week. So yes, and to answer Katie's question, for a book's child, Peter Pan, so I think I was Peter Pan, Natch. The Hobbit, I had a beautiful illustrated, not like child illustrated, but like there was like an occasional picture of something epic, and I loved that book. Swiss Family Robinson, yeah. And then I also loved, it doesn't really count as a book, but it is a book, but like pop-up books. Oh, I might not put that in, that's embarrassing. So what have I got to talk about this week? I'm currently just started rehearsals for my first show of my third year. Whew. I can't believe how many takes that took. And we started blocking the opening number yesterday. It's going to be cool, I think. I'm in at the beginning. Today I was meant to have a singing rehearsal, but our MD was ill. So instead I just came home and did nothing, really. And I went to town. And that's pretty much it. I had a post today, which I was very excited about because I'm waiting on like 3 things. I'm waiting on a tail from Tainty, hair to make wigs for Amma, myself, and another project, and a wig from Toxic, which I got the wig for my a cant wig for my OC, because this is fresh out of the bag, by the way, so don't judge too strongly. I haven't brushed it. I really should have brushed it before I shared it with y'all. Is that my hair? No. How embarrassing is that? I can't even tell the difference. It looks like my hair. Is it my hair? It might be my hair. Anyway. So yeah. That's the Canicolon version of my swing cat wig. I'm going to make a crepe version. I'll probably do makeup with this later tonight. I'll keep the wig on. Why not? Make it interesting. I really want to dress up as a cat today, but it's got dark and I don't want to be a cat in the dark. And now, boys and girls, it's time for what's happening on the CCDB. What's happening on the CCDB? I think that was pretty smooth. No? Okay. So I want to talk about not something specifically, although I will go on to specifics eventually. Let me just adjust my camera before I carry on. There's a lot of... Oh. No, you know what? Never mind. I'll do it the other way. That's better. So, yeah. the thing I want to talk about this week is sort of, I want to call it fads, but I mean that in the best possible way. We, on the CCDB, tend to have fads that come in for a while. Like this time last year, I think it was Rumple Teaser. Everyone was making a Rumple Teaser. And then it became like Pouncible and Tumble Brutuses. And now there seems to be 2 fads coming in at the same sort of time. Well, we'll say 3, but I was going to focus on the first 2 because I've mentioned one previously. The first one that I want to talk about is Japanese cats, which I am a huge fan of the Japanese cats. I really like the way that they're different in a samey way, if that makes sense. You know, like some productions that are different. They're very different. I'm thinking just like Swedish cats and things. They're very different. Like you couldn't really compare the two in terms of design and things. Whereas I find with Japanese cats that the designs, they're still very similar to like not original London, but London and Broadway-esque designs, but done in different ways, which is something I really like. And the other second fad, God, this is going to be a long video, I can tell. The second fad that's kind of coming at the moment is painting flat, which is something I am dying to try, but alas, will not be trying anytime soon. Hopefully I'll be painting some unitards that are already constructed, which I'll happily take over not painting anything. And so the third sort of fad, if you will, that we've got at the moment is Cheshire Cats, which I think Cheshire Cats have been around, the idea has been around for a while, but none of them are really, I'm going to say that, and there'll be 20,000 that have. I remember Rox doing one about a year-ish ago, and there have been a few in the past, but I think there's 3 or 4 currently in works at the moment. So that's become quite a big fad at the moment. When I say fad, obviously, as I said, I mean it in the best possible sense. So you may have noticed I haven't sung much in today's vlog, apart from when I sung What's Happening on the CCDB just a second ago. My challenge this week is, whoever I roll, I would like to sing their entire vlog. It's pretty controversial, but I think it'll be awesome. So yeah, I'm going to roll my fabulous dice. And it is, oh, Tuesday. Katie, that's you. I look forward to your singing vlog, where you sing your entire vlog. Hopefully better than that. So, that's all I've got time for today, folks. I'll see you next Wednesday, hopefully with something more exciting. And Mooney, I will see you tomorrow.